and we hope you're enjoying your new Toshiba Air Hush. We know what Toshiba always delivers. However, we also understand we all get confused by new technology sometimes, so I want to share a few little tips and tricks for you. First, always make sure you have a great charge on these. You can tell by the fuel gauge right down in front. When you're down to about 1 dot, you want to bring it back inside and recharge them. Otherwise, the case is going to recharge your headphones all the time. You also want to make sure they're securely in the case. You can tell when they magnetically sit inside, or you can see the lights that illuminate on top. Having a full charge, they will be easily discovered by your device and really retain that great connection. Once I take them out of the case, they automatically go into pairing mode to each other, left to right channel. Couldn't be any easier. And then they also go into pairing mode and discovery mode. What does that mean? When I do want to pair these to my tablet, my smartphone, television, computer, it's very simple. You go to the Bluetooth setting. It's right underneath Wi-Fi on most Android or Apple phones. And then you will see something come up as discoverable, RZE-something. You hit on that, it will go into pairing mode. And that's the only time you really have to go into settings, because now every time you take them out of the case, they're going to automatically go and search for that device. Sometimes people do have some issues on why they're not becoming discoverable. First, check the battery life. Sometimes if I paired it originally to my iPad and I'm trying to pair it to my television or smartphone, it may have already connected to the iPad, so it's not discoverable. So turn off the Bluetooth settings on your iPad, open it up on your phone, and you'll see it become discoverable. And that really will just make it discover whatever device is closest in terms of when you're using it. So if I'm on my phone and I take them out next to my phone, it'll find that. But if I'm next to my iPad, it'll find that as well. Sometimes people are only hearing audio in one channel. Because remember, you can use these together or independently. But sometimes when it comes into one ear only, first you have to also check the source. Sometimes that source of the audio is mono, meaning one speaker. But sometimes it does have stereo sound, so you should hear it in both ears. And if you're not, what I recommend you do is you simply pop them back in the case. You start that pairing process all over again. Because remember, these will automatically pair to each other. You just have to make sure that connection happens. And also check that battery life. The other thing, in terms of how you're going to operate these, remember, this has onboard touch controls. So everything from pause and play, taking a telephone call, you just place these in your ear, and then your controls are all right there. If I want to turn on active noise cancellation, it's as simple as just holding down for 2 seconds on the touch controls, and it'll say active noise cancellation is on. Realize on the left one, if I tap that, it'll also take me to my voice assistant on my phone, so I can talk to my phone and communicate with my phone that way. You're going to appreciate how comfortable and how easy this is for you to use. Another thing in terms of the active noise cancellation, if you feel like it's not performing like it should, you might want to also check the ear tip. Because yes, active noise cancellation will help drown out some sound, but that fit will also make sure it's nice and snug in your eardrum, drowning out background noise as well. To remove it or replace it, remember we give you 3 size options. One's already attached, 2 others are in the box. I like to invert it. Gives me a little handle to pull it off. And then I do the same on the new size. I invert it, I make sure that connection's nice and snug on there, and I invert it right back, and I try it out again. You're gonna enjoy the ease of use. You're gonna enjoy the battery life, the lightweight fit, the comfortable fit, no cords, and the fact that I can use it on any device and give these to any individual. If you have any further questions, always look at the link below for Toshiba support. We're here to make sure you have great listening and an enjoyable time with your Toshiba headphones.